Alright, so yesterday we left off at the place to find TYR. So we'll see if we find them again. Or not again, but you know.
Okay, as I was saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smelled him? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain.
Ah,
Tyr! Derlin helped us anyway.
not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
Fuck.
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing quite like a dwarf on a train ride.
Hang on, let me explore. Like this sweet chest over here. Are we winning? Always. There's a grave.
We can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother.
It's one of those keys.
We may need some special equipment to use this.
Fafnir. Alright, let's go.
Heimdall. There's a name I don't miss hearing.
No one said it until
What was that noise?
just now.
Derlin. He didn't need to say it, brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
He burned that into Derlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and the bearer of Galahorn. True believer, that one. There are few things so dangerous in a man as lack of doubt.
Seems like we're here. Come on. This way. I can see another train. Let's look for a way to get over there. You know, maybe finding Tyr is our best protection.
Hey.
Seems
Hey,
like
hey.
Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be god of war again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
One less feathery spy.
So since the compass is gold, does that mean there's still another one? But I like that. It tells you now, like, hey, you might want to look around this time for Odin's freaking herbs.
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
Wow, that was pretty low health. Looks like someone fell in love. Hey, there's one.
We may need some special equipment to use this.
Damn it, boy. Fine. I don't want to solve that anyways. This is dumb.
Whoa, is that a Trekkie? What happened here?
Use caution.
I think it's dead. Yep, definitely dead. Hey, I wonder if...
A Trekkie? Oof. Ah! Try to parry that bullshit. Hey, let me get this real quick, buddy. Get out of here. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Almost dying here to a fucking crocodile, dude. Some bullshit. A Trekkie, whatever the fuck. Ooh. No more hesitation from the boy.
Stay on your guard. There could be others around.
Think that Trekkie is what killed the first one we found?
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
1 second, please. Great. Camera's doing the whole freezing situation. Anyways, whatever, let's go. What happened to the one we found? The motherfucker got 8 probably. Oh, attacking again. Anyways, alright, hopefully it stays that way.
Down there, I can see a mine. That has to be what Derlin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there. Might be another train we can take.
Father, what if a war with Odin isn't just Tyr's to fight? What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
We're gods. Better gods. We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Atreus,
Atreus, you're crazy. I got a prediction I want to make real quick. At the end of God of War, or yeah, towards the end of the other God of War, the other one, when they were looking at the walls with his future or his story, Kratos saw what seemed to be Atreus and Kratos, where Kratos was dying. But, what if that was Tyr dying in Kratos' arms? Since, you know, Kratos wasn't the first God of War. And that story is probably for the God of War. Big brain. We'll see. Yeah, my day was fine. Work was fine. How's you?
Coming from that pillar. Looks like a net.
How's your day, Pangus?
Looks like we have to get this one back on the track. Wow, this thing is small. Okay, we need to go left. Wait, I meant my left.
Stupid kid.
Keep going. We're so close. Just a little to the left.
Your left or my left?
Yeah, that's it. Round 2. Here we go.
My other left.
We may need some special equipment to use this.
The Kraken hatchling gave you a stone.
Kraken. Oh, Diener. Yeah, it's covered in algae. I was thinking we could show it to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so, we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, Thor could... Uh-oh.
Oh, we flying now.
On your left!
Oh shit, wrong button. Get off our boat. Bitch, 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 bitch. Get off my boat.
Tell me when!
Atreus, look for a brake to stop the train. Should be a lever of some sort.
Found it! The brake's stuck!
Keep trying, little brother.
Father!
Stop this train!
I think it's about to...
No!
Well, we stopped.
Get up!
Father! A troll?
Well, that was quick.
I can't believe it. Are you serious?
Incoming! Behind you! Look out!
Holy hell.
Poison left side! incoming! Above you! Behind you! Incoming!
I want to freeze that motherfucker. No, Kratos, get down.
Up above! Poison!
Crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother.
Yeah, I mean, Mir is very helpful. Even if he is just ahead.
Go.
Whoa, Bob.
This place is incredible.
I'm guessing we don't do anything else out down here. Let's find out. No. I've been home. Why do I look like I just got off work? Do I look that tired? Damn. Look out for what? Oh.
It's down. Go.
Yeah, Alpha.
So, wipe the mouth you had on the train, lad.
It's just a word. I've heard way worse from
The
bro.
word does not matter. You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
No.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
It's cold.
Look on the ground. Tracks. These must lead into the mine. We'll need to get past this.
What do you see, boy? Tell me what you see with your special eyes. There we go.
That's it. Let's head across. Another Nornir chest.
Aye, but no seals to destroy or bells to ring. These are different.
Did it ignite?
glacier to the left of the chest. Maybe you can light it?
Good bet there's a couple more near here. Let's find them, yeah?
Yeah. Look at this bird. I don't think I could kill him, but I did.
I might be able to get up there if you help me. Alpha. Great. I'll head across for a better look.
Okay.
Father, there's a gate up here heading towards the entrance to the mine. If you can get up here, I'll need your help lifting it.
If.
Oh, come on. You can jump that. Your knees aren't that bad.
Atreus.
Kratos, you old Kratos. Ah, wrong one. Ah.
That was close. Try again.
Oh, you motherfucker. What would happen? You motherfucker. Did I know? I think I knew, yeah.
I hope you can make that jump. It's another one of those wooden troughs.
Yeah, yeah, I do that.
Thought of stuff like this.
Come on, Maine. I played
Might be the great motivator of convenience.
played the first
When you
games.
can get the wet stuff to do it for you.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, right on. Yeah, they're pretty good. The first ones, first two. I didn't play the third one.
Sure hope Tyr's here.
Atreus, we seek information.
I know. Stop acting like I'm trying to start a war.
Yet you do not say otherwise.
Brothers, maybe we can lay this to rest a bit, eh?
Hey. Fuck it, Kratos. Let's go to war.
You lift on your side. I will lift on mine.
Heavier than I thought. Thanks. Let's keep moving.
Wait, boy, get back here. Can I get through here?
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Yeah, you right.
Looks like we found Durlin's mine entrance.
Well, 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 look who's here.
Got something else for you.
Sindri!
What is it?
Since you're currently lacking a light source, sorry, and have no way of seeing exactly what untold horrors lurk in the dark, these will help. Okay, back to your exploring now. Off with you.
Thanks, Sindri. Hey, wait. What do you mean by untold horrors? Look out! clinging to the wall. We gotta knock it down.
Oh, I need health.
Left flank! Behind you! Incoming!
No, boy, why? Never mind. Fighting the battle toads? Yes, please. Just stop hiding back there.
That was close.
Okie dokie, Bob. No worries, man.
Whoa. Are you seeing this? That huge crane's moving this way.
Can't see shit.
I think this is it. This is the mine.
Intriguing. However, we're ill-equipped to do anything with it right now.
Oh man.
Look out!
Right flank!
Well, like the official entrance to the mine is blocked. But there's gotta be another way. Maybe this cave will get us in.
Thought I heard a fart.
This way.
Nice. Not a dead end. Come on.
Like a little
let's see
toot.
where this goes. You guys again? Where are they all coming from?
It certainly smells like we're headed into a mine.
I think I can hear the water too.
Slow down, Atreus. Take care. Be ready.
Yes, sir.
So, I think I found where those Vikings were coming from.
They will overwhelm you quickly. Stay close.
You know, God damn it! I didn't want to destroy that.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. Spawning a little witches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so.
You know what? Let me do this now. Can't see shit, Captain. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Behind you, watch out!
Damn, Kratos.
That'll take
You've
care
been
of
in
the
prison
rest of this
before?
thing. That's all of them.
The way he shanked that mom.
The smell these things leave behind is so gross.
A small consequence for disturbing their home.
Let's keep moving. Maybe we can ride this boat thing further into the mine. Worth a shot.
Hello? Knock knock.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get in any other way.
Don't think, Atreus.
I'm
Just
sorry.
do.
I know you said not to, but I can't stop thinking about this. We spend all of our time fighting bad stuff. And I don't get why we can't do that alongside Tyr.
We do not know him.
We saw his shrines. He's a leader. He stood up to Odin when no one else would. If he's done it before, why wouldn't he do it again?
Images from long ago do not tell a whole story.
It's the log ride from Knott's Berry Farm. Wow.
There's a door. Once we get off this, let's check there for Tyr. He's gotta be close.
We.
I can't help but feel like you're angry with me or something. Ever since we got to Svartalfheim, you've been critical of my every move. If you don't think I can lead us, just say so.
It is not your competence that is in question.
Okay? But what does that mean?
Consider your intent.
This
The
place is
Appalachian
huge.
Mountains.
Must have taken ages to build.
His rebellious face? No, he already had that phase.
Another door. We'll have to check that one too.
Word's instructions do not say which one.
Nope, we're on our own here. Your question from before, about my intent. I intend to help the God of War stop Odin. And that means freeing him from whatever prison he's in right now.
Brace yourselves, friends,
Sindri?
and be careful exiting that thing. 1 foot at a time. There are loose, rusty nails everywhere.
Have you seen any signs of Tyr?
As if I would navigate this maze of running sewage. No. I'm sure you'll manage that on your own.
I don't know. The water looks pretty clear here.
Keyword, looks.
Thanks for grabbing this.
Now, what do we got? Leviathan Ox? Wait a minute, I can sell stuff? Oh, even after it's sold? Hell yeah.
That belonged to one of the rebels, didn't it? Poor souls. Fighting the Aesir is a thankless job, as you well know.
Damn, 16? $17, $12. I'll just end up. Oh, that's the stuff I got from the game, from buying the game. And 16, oof.
Hey, What happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Yeah, you do that. Can I not upgrade? Boy. So I was reading it all wrong. Now I know. So it's at 25 ice right now. Luck and strength. This is lucky knob. Oh, 7. I like that.
Fire's actually a disinfectant, so these are very hygienic. Be safe.
No, you. Look at Trios, just wants to go. Wants to find Tyr.
Look, there's a door just across this gap. Tyr could be right there. Joffrey.
Whoever wrote this certainly had an eye for detail.
The vault. Don't know what to tell you. Not everything's got a thrilling story behind it. Sometimes people just label things exactly what they are. Okay.
The water flow's blocked.
No, I just silenced him for now. Can't have you, Penguin, ruining my God of War experience.
Sounds like you got the water moving along, brother. What next?
Alright, let's see.
There should be a way to turn the wheel, no?
If I freeze it here? Can't even freeze it.
Not quite right.
Puzzle time. Gonna make water fall down here somehow.
Oh, water's overflowing where you froze that trough. That's helpful.
Wait. Dude. Boy. Please move aside. Yeah.
Greetings, boys.
Hey, Ascend.
No. I just finished talking to you. I don't need to talk to you again. I have a feeling it's like right in front of me, right? Look at this lizard. Can I freeze? Yeah, I can freeze that water up there. Nice. Ah, there we go. Okay.
That worked. Let's get to the door. Come on.
I was about to say, how the fuck do you expect us to get across? But I forget. I'm the fucking god of war.
Tyr?
Well, I certainly don't think this is where Tyr currently is.
He's got to be here somewhere. This mine is huge.
Atreus, what do you intend to stop Odin from doing? You speak as if you know his plan.
I don't know his plan. That's why we're...
Ahem. Brothers, with Fimbulwinter underway and Ragnarok around the corner, Odin will be desperate. Whatever he's planning to do surely won't be to the benefit of anyone but himself.
Exactly.
Exactly, so we must stop him so it can benefit us only and not him. And I guess the dwarves too, they're pretty funny.
Across the way. There's another door. Maybe that's the one.
Ski Alpha. Bum, bum, bum.
How many doors are there down here?
Not to be discouraging, but it is a mine after all.
Namir, that is discouraging. Did you see that over there? There's a broken door up to the left behind this crane. Maybe Tyr tried to escape. We should look.
Outstanding. That overflowing water is powering the crane. Clever.
I'm not ready for this big brain stuff. It's too much for me.
I think that should keep the lift fully powered up. We're almost there.
We'll be up there in no time.
Nice. That'll keep the water flowing over the sides. Yup. That's it. Come on. Let's take that lift up. Tyr can't be far.
Maybe he thinks Tyr's his real dad.
Okay, new exercise. Let's think about how Tyr's probably feeling locked up in this mine. If I were imprisoned by Odin and finally freed, Odin would obviously be at the top of my list. But I would just want to fight something. Anything. Even if it was just to know I still could. Tyr? Whoa, what happened here?
Behind you! They certainly weren't Tyr. Best look around.
Is that poop? Is that a dead person? Yeah, I think. Pretty sure they're dead. Is this another dead person?
Is that a relic? Huh.
Sick.
Didn't make it out.
Behind you! Incoming!
Swing perched up high! Up and down!
Impressive!
Nice. Do I think so? I don't know.
I feel a
What was the
breeze.
question?
We might be able to get out of here this way. Another empty vault.
Little brother, perhaps it's time
No,
we...
don't even say it. We're gonna find him. Look, another door on the other side of the cavern. Let's go. Jump.
Ski Alpha. Oh man. Puzzles are hard.
Do you believe we're above where we got off the boat by Sindri? This mine is one enormous spiral.
Jaffa.
Huh?
Should be clear now. Ready when you are.
Okay, but wait a minute, what's over here?
I think I can hear something in there.
A statue.
Not just any statue. That stony visage hung over the entrance to the World Mill, built by Durin the Generous. Bloody Brogger holes! We've got to clear out all these undead.
Holy hell.
It's bad!
You know what? Fuck it, let's go. Let's go, bitch.
Watch out! Got that one, brother.
Jaffa!
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
It's bad!
Oh, Jesus, thank you.
Jaffa!
Won't be hearing any more from those Grogger.
That was a little too close, man.
That's not what I was ready for. Another dead end. Where could he be?
Atreus, this mine is largely abandoned. It is unlikely.
Here's here. I know it. Derlin's direction stopped at the entrance to the mine. We just have to keep searching until we find him. You said you'd follow my lead, and I say we keep looking. So knock it off.
Watch yourself. I will follow, but I state what I see. You do not agree with me, but you will not speak to me this way. Are we clear?
Sir. Jaffa!
Sir, yes, sir. Give me 1 sec. Be right back. I'm returned. Let me fix the audio real quick. Alright.
One more door. That one has to be it.
We will see.
Seems like we'll have to get to it first.
Hmm.
We've used water to power the wheels before.
Climb across.
Where-
Look for another way.
I think I see a crank over here.
Rank.
Atreus, another mental exercise. Would one who spends their life fighting, such as Tyr, have any desire to prove themselves? The proof leaves a wake of destruction.
But if the wake of destruction is a bunch of bad guys, why does that matter? You're strong, and you did the right thing.
War does not measure the strength of a man. I hope one day you understand.
Okay, it looks like this machine is dropping ore into the water trough.
Am I supposed to block it? Oh, wait. I know.
Gotta be it.
Damn, look at us go. We're smart.
We're almost there. Maybe there's a way to get the platform moving again. Go. Hey, we did it. I'll meet you at the door.
Yo, what is that?
This could be it.
You ready for anything?
We still have to go back and check out that last door, right?
Don't worry yourself, Atreus. Just want to see what's over here. At Atreus. Alright, Tyr. Are you in here?
Damn it!
Did you hear that, brothers? I don't think we're alone.
Ears open. Eyes up.
It came from over here. There's a passage leading out.
Atreus, do my words irritate you?
It's fine. I get it.
Brothers! Wait, is that light up ahead there?
Hey, this might be it. That door's barred. They must be trying to keep something in.
You don't lock a door like that to secure the spare bedclothes.
I see what we must do.
Prepare yourselves.
Atreus, your arrows.
Ready when you are. Go.
Should I go? We'll go X. What'd you call me, you little shit? Bifrost attacks. Anjahar can inflict Bifrost on the health bar. Bifrost heals over time, but follow-up hits can detonate for extra damage.
Bifrost! Train carefully, brother. Behind you! Watch out!
What the fuck?
On your right!
Oh, damn. Damn. Wait, let me get this.
Clearly they don't want us in there. This has to be it.
Back to it then.
Dun dun dun. Pull, Kratos, pull.
Tyr!
He lives.
What trickery is this, Odin? What game do you play with me now?
We're not with Odin. We're the good guys.
This is the God of War.
Those blades. I know you.
You took my job.
Killer. Have you come for me now?
Only to free you.
Stay away. Brother, let me try. TYR. TYR. Look, you know me, don't you?
You killed Mimir!
No. No.
Yeah, we brought him right back.
You stay away from me, you monsters!
Stop! We need him!
Wait! Left side, brother! Watch your left!
Gotta bash his head in with my shield.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bygones.
Oof. Bestiary. Dear, wait, come back.
This way. Cut him off.
What the fuck?
I'm about to get knocked around a bunch, aren't I?
Maybe.
That's the last of them. Let's find your son.
You don't say.
Dear, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Finally caught up.
Just leave me alone.
Tyr, listen, I swear we're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to get
Get
you
away
out.
from me,
Take you
please.
somewhere safe,
I
away
beg
from
you.
Odin.
Show mercy.
This is my father. We help people.
I don't belong out here, please. It's worse when he's angry.
Father!
Are you not a soldier? Are you not a leader of men? Answer yourself! My son brought us to this place. For you! Look at him!
You. Why? You don't know me.
I know what you stood for. You helped the Giants. We're returning the favor.
We?
We are leaving. Are you coming with us?
That's a big boy.
Here. Your statue in the lake. You had a spear. I thought you needed a weapon.
Walking stick?
Hey.
No. A kind thought, but no. Thank you, no.
But... Okay.
A walking stick.
I ran because I don't always know what's real. Sometimes
There's no shame in that, brother. We live in strange times.
everyone hears him talk.
We must return home.
Everyone hears him talk. Unfortunately. I'm surprised he didn't say that.
Can you feel that? A wind. Blowing from over here. Maybe there's an exit nearby.
Are there names by which I should call?
I'm Atreus. You already know him here. And that's my father, Kratos.
How does the son of a Spartan come to speak for the Jotnar?
My mother was the last giant in Midgard. Laufey?
Laufey. I remember that name.
She tried to help people too. She's in the light of Alfheim now.
You have my
Let's
sympathies.
see. Taller than everyone. Ain't that the truth?
Are you okay?
The These are just much stronger when you're not sitting down.
Ha!
Please, let me get that. It's the least I can do.
Whoa.
Someone's strong.
Why risk Odin's wrath to free me?
Well, Ragnarok is coming. I hope you knew that. We thought you'd want to help.
You freed me only to start a war?
No!
So Tyr, it's good to see you in the flesh again.
Mimir, what's become of you?
Following in your footsteps. Betrayal, indefinite imprisonment, execrable torture at the hands of the Old Father.
You didn't deserve such treatment.
Did you? I will say, my view was a touch better than yours.
We found him at the top of a mountain with tree roots wrapped all around him. The only way to free him was to... well, that.
Highly pleasant, for all parties involved.
You okay?
The light. It's been so long.
There's an outcropping just ahead. The shade will make it easier on your eyes. Come on.
You were so close. Oof, that's rough. Almost the grand champion.
Balder is dead.
Odin sent him to track down a giant in Midgard, and then he found Kratos. Anyway, I'd promised to take these two to the tallest peak in the realms if they'd chop off my head and convince Freya to bring it back.
Mimir, speak of Balder.
I was getting to that. It wasn't all kill this, kill that.
Watch out! It's okay. I got you.
Let's get out of here.
Find your brother! Right side, brother!
Come. We must leave before more creatures attack. You should have taken the spear. Defended yourself.
No. I've abjured all violence.
But you're the god of war.
I left that behind long ago.
If Odin starts Ragnarok, you really wouldn't fight?
Not even if I wished to.
Oh, quit being a pansy.
Before we go any further, the truth. What is it you want from me? You speak of Ragnarok. Is it a god of war you came to find? Is that the Tyr you need?
Yeah, pretty much.
Atreus.
Forgive me. I am grateful for my freedom. But if you want me to follow you to war, or worse yet, lead you to it, then kill me now. My fight is gone. Damage is done.
No one's killing you, brother.
Better that than to live to see Ragnarok.
We do not seek war.
We just want some answers.
I don't know how to help you.
It doesn't matter. The Giants trusted you. That's the Tyr we need. We need you.
All right. All I ask is for a good night's rest. And maybe some food. I think you killed the guards bringing me dinner.
You got it, dude.
Brother, perhaps now you'd like to finish the story?
The sons of Thor attacked us. We killed them. Baldur tried to kill Freya. I killed him.
But you skipped over how we fought and freed the Valkyries. And that the Giants are all gone. And now they called me Loki. And finding the shrines.
Giants are gone.
When we got to Jotunheim, they were all dead.
Dead. Do you think Odin?
We do not know.
I think we're getting out of here not a moment too soon.
Whoa, what are those?
Reinforcements from Asgard. The Einherjar
Yo.
will investigate my disappearance thoroughly.
Run! Even though we can't run, but run.
Are they using the sky to travel between realms?
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
They're coming down on Nidavellir too. Will the dwarves be okay?
The time for such concerns has passed. We must leave. Now.
Oh. He hit me with the Bifrost? What the fuck? Cut that bitch in half. What happened if Tyr is Odin in disguise? That would be funny.
Yggdrasil. It's been too long. I'd forgotten. Beauty.
Tyr, in your travels, did you ever hear the Giants talk about Loki?
I'm sorry. That name doesn't sound familiar. The Giants were a very private people.
Makes sense.
Perhaps after a rest.
The Tree of Might? Dragon Ball? Hey.
A treehouse.
Lord Tyr, you're really alive.
Am I? I wonder.
Okay.
He's just tired. I promised him some food and a room to rest in.
Ah, of course you did. Well, let's see what we can do. Please, come inside.
We'll be right in. So, can we talk about what to do next?
There is much to consider. We will speak in the morning.
Oh, okay. In the morning.
Hold still. Yep.
Much
fuck?
better. Thank you.
See? Sleep tight, Tyr. I'm gonna turn in. Big day tomorrow.
So, Tyr. Sounds like promises were made. Let's see about getting you settled, shall we? If you'll follow me.
Hey, come see what I got for you. I'm sure we won't be interrupting any goings-on.
I may need time to construct a bed for someone of your scale.
Please, don't go to trouble on my account. Too much space would be unsettling. Do you have a broom closet?
Yes, but it's where I keep my brooms.
That's all I need. To be honest, it's all I can manage.
All right. Some food then.
Oh, nothing much. Perhaps some hardtack.
Hardtack.
Any sort of humble ship's biscuit will do. With a pinch of salt?
Well, I'll see what I can find.
You got some materials, I got some more stuff for you.
S'more.
Is that? Oh. Thanks for bringing this. Least here the TYR can't touch it. So that's what's left of Tyr, huh? Back where I come from, we'd say he's been through a few things.
So have we all.
Well, ain't you philosophical?
Yeah, it's a nice name. Tyr.
Perhaps I'll be able to sleep tonight. Really sleep. The sleep of a free man without the Allfather's eye on me.
What are you thinking, brother?
I am thinking. I want things to be the way they were.
Well, I'd like to climb a tree again. Certain ships have sailed.
I just wish Atreus were not so restless. I care only for his safety.
I know, brother. But holding him too tight won't keep him out of danger. The lad's determined to make a few mistakes of his own. And I hate to say it, I think Tyr might be one of them. I've never seen a man broken so completely.
His pain is fresh. You expect too much.
Aye, perhaps. Pity Freya still wants to kill you. That's an ally we could use.
That is not an option.
No, I don't suppose it is.
Trouble sleeping.
Ah! You cannot sneak up on me like that. There's something I have to do in Midgard.
What? Without me? I thought we were partners.
We are. Just wasn't sure you'd want to join me. I'm visiting an old friend.
Oh, I see. Or possibly not doing that, taking into account she's determined to murder you.
She wouldn't really.
Look, I think it's lovely that you see the best in people. I really do. And I want you to continue to see the best in people by not getting yourself murdered.
But we need her. It's worth the risk.
Is it,
Uh-oh.
though? How about I suggest an alternative? Something much less risky, but maybe could give you some answers.
What are you talking about?
A certain old friend you haven't seen in a while. A very giant friend.
Jormungandr? Did you find him?
Why don't I show you? It's just on the way to the vengeful goddess who wants you dead, so it'll give us some time to decide about not going there.
So, you know where Freya is?
No. I mean, yes, but look, let's just talk to the snake first, and then I won't take you to Freya. How's that sound?
Yeah. Hopefully we don't kill Freya, but I don't know. She's pretty angry. With all of us.
Glad you brought your key of Yggdrasil. I seem to have dashed out without mine.
Huh. You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air, is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you. Fenrir's dead.
Oh. I'm very sorry to hear that. As wolves go, he was always very clean.
Thanks.
I'd offer to give you a hug, but why traumatize either of us further?
Rip Fenrir.
Okay. Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim Tower. Remember how to get there?
Yep, just past the Oarsman. But that's what makes you think Jormungandr's nearby?
I know what I smelled.
Okay. Well, a lot's kinda happened, and I need answers. Jaffa!
The fuck?
A chest.
Jesus
Not
Christ,
so
kid.
easy, huh?
Shut up!
So, what's been going on?
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic? That is disquieting.
Accidental magic's not all. I sort of turned into a bear.
A bear? Including the slobber?
Yeah, but I lost control. Frey knows magic better than anyone. She could help me.
But not giant magic.
Fine. We'll do it your way then, Sin. A huge venomous snake seems much safer.
It's... venomous? Shoot the barrel. It's got soundstone on it, too. Yes. Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri.
What? Boy. What an interesting character to play as.
We're blocked. How'd the Arm of Tyr statue end up here?
Find a way through, and wow. Almost like you've done this before.
Looks like there's something hidden by the Horseman. If only I had a way to burn this.
Yes. If only your father were here.
That's not what I said.
I can't see the other side of the panel from here. Can you? Maybe you need a higher vantage point.
What, you mean going back up there? Well, don't mind if I do.
So, Tyr's arm.
Your father owed Thor a blood payment. And, well, he got it.
Wow, great story.
Anyway, is that likely to happen again? Sudden, uncontrolled bear rampage?
Beats me.
Ooh, enemies.
We've got company. Got my back?
They're literally made of filth. I'm not touching...
Who said you need to touch them?
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing! Patience! That's some quality craftsmanship!
A little help would be nice.
Okay, right. I'll just take this, you dirty pile of rocks. Ah, don't touch me!
God, that's
Wow, Sindri. Harsh words. Not sure he'll recover.
Shut up. Do you want my help or not?
All right, all right.
nice. I think Sinjin's having a little too much fun.
sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks?
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever.
That was a shiny thing.
Careful.
I don't know, man. Skjolfa. So I wonder if we'll use Freya as an ally.
I think the lift switch is broken. You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Depends. Is your father all the muscle?
If I say yes, you realize you're confirming Brock has all the talent?
Shiny thing. Ooh.
There. Let's get going.
Must pick up the shiny thing.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. Keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't kill me. And Jormungandr's probably not even there. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well, we're here.
Oh, Mr. Snake, where are you?
Told you he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we tried.
I'm not talking about the horn.
Did his eyes start glowing?
Shh.
It did. Giant snake is back, baby.
What is that? What is that? That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Good talk.
Ironwood. What do you think it means?
Means we should have stayed home. Let's head back.
The world's neck. Snake is neck.
Is that frozen lightning?
Yep.
Door's frozen. Maybe I can... Ah!
Would you just let me do it?
Oh, it is frozen lightning. Interesting.
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council Circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well, now that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck. Don't tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her. We had no choice.
Not sure she sees it that way.
Well, I'm not gonna ask her. Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this. You think this stuff grows on trees?
Get off her!
Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
No way. We're so close. Get off her!
Skiafa.
Oh dear. Maybe this is a sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time.
This time?
Fine. Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way. Though sweet Bessel, I wish it did.
See? Was that so bad?
I sincerely hope I never have to do it again, if that's what you're asking. My shop! Well, if I can't stop you, then this is as far as I go. I'm gonna stay and fix this.
Suit yourself. Get off her.
We got new skills, boys. Actually, you know what? I like this one. Can be a little tank boy. All right, let's go find that Freya.
That killed her son?
I'll hide it under my shirt. And besides, it's a reminder to be better.
You need a murder weapon to be a better person?
It makes me feel brave, okay? Is that such a bad thing?
When it leads you to believe you can convince Freya of anything, yes, it is.
I have to try.
Oh,
Hit the fire box!
Please. Just keep going.
Are you sure this is a good idea? You haven't got a plan.
Brock says some people run better on chaos. I think he's right.
What makes you think that applies here? This is life and death.
And this is Ragnarok. We can't just do nothing and we're out of options.
Living! Living is an option.
Okay, now which way to the council? As long as I go up and forward, I think I'll get there eventually. Yeah, sounds right.
yeah, I think it's gonna go fine. We'll be okay. I mean, what is she gonna do? Kill me instead? Huh.
soundstone.
Wait, no, stop, go back. Atreus! Stop.
It's blocked. We need to destroy the sonic piece first.
I agree. Let us destroy that sonic piece
We
first.
need to get a different angle on the soundstone.
Hang on. It's gotta be... There it is. Perfect. Thumbs up.
Man, if Father could see me now, he would lose it. I wouldn't have to hide things if he'd just trust me.
How can I trust you if you lie?
Actually, that's a good point.
How can I trust you when you lie?
Maybe if you listen to me.
Could I not say the same?
Well, where do you think I learned it from?
Bam, bam. You wait your turn, bitch. You know, I think when we get back home, Kratos is gonna be pretty upset. Somehow he's gonna find out.
Why don't you trust her? Why won't you tell me?
Gonna find out that Atreus left. Atreus, to me. Map. So I'm going this way. That might be the way, but I'm gonna go back this way. Oh, look at that deer. He's guiding the way. Looks like the deer we killed in the first game.
I'm going the right way. Really wish I had a compass. Nightmare! Jumper!
Oh. Those are jellyfish. Can't see shit. What's going on up there, Capitan? Diablo again? Boy, let me tell you, that game's old. Is there really no way to get this? Nice.
I got this, right? Yeah, I got this. Freya shouldn't be much farther now. Just need to look out for that big door.
Yes, Bob. Play DBD. Be the DBD.
Yappa!
I did say that, yes.
Is that you up there?
That's the door. Hello down there.
Hey! Come to your senses yet?
Yes. I mean, I'm not changing my mind.
Ha! You do have doubts. Hey!
Like you never do? Better than having regrets.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but by all means, keep going and you might find those too.
Some regrets?
Just be sure to scream if she starts killing you.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
We'll see. Alright, Freya. Just me and you now, buddy. 1v1.
Hey, Freya. What? Can't I pay an old friend a visit? Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, just because I'm responsible for the death of your son doesn't mean... Okay, yeah. Should probably avoid mentioning that. Is that Freya? Am I wearing this around my neck? The arrow tip that killed your son? That's a great question. I'm so dead.
Dun dun dun. Freya waifu. Please, talk to me.
Freya!
You should have stayed with Sindri.
Wait! Stop!
Your father. Where is he?
Not here!
He sent you?
No! He doesn't know!
You shouldn't have come. He took my son. What makes you think I won't do the same?
You're better than this!
Am I though? Oh, she found it. That was actually pretty quick.
You would stake your life on it? What do you know of me?
I know you haven't killed me yet. So while you're thinking it over, why don't you let me go and I can tell you why I came?
You mean to plead for your father, save your breath. His fate is sealed.
But you know who's to blame for everything.
I cannot get to Odin. Nor do I need to. Ragnarok will take him.
Yeah? Well, what if I told you that he came to Midgard? He came to us. Offered peace if we don't move against him. Claims Ragnarok's already been averted.
He lies.
Maybe. But if you know Groa's prophecy, you know it depends on an army of giants.
The giants wait for war in Jotunheim.
No. I've been there. There is no giant army. There are no giants at all. Just me.
You.
In Jotunheim, we learn the truth. My mother was the last guardian of our people in Midgard. And that's not all. The giants have prophecies about me. They know me as Loki. I think maybe I'm supposed to help stop Odin, somehow. But since all the giants are dead and you won't fight Odin, then you'd already won. Why aren't we working together? Now that you can fight again!
I am far from whole.
Okay. Okay. But we found Tyr. Maybe if you spoke to him.
Tyr's alive?
Yeah. We broke him out of Svartalfheim.
Impossible. The 9 realms are closed to all.
No. We opened up the way. We just don't know where to go next. But if we all band together...
Enough. Enough!
Uh-oh. She's not happy.
Leave this place. Go and do not return. Go before I change my mind. Do not expect the same mercy for your father.
So yeah, she's mad because Kratos killed her son, even though her son was about to kill her, pretty much. But she loved her son very much. So Kratos saved her by killing her son, but she hates that. Well, now she wants to kill Kratos. Neat. That's why she's all messed up looking, all sad and stuff. What are you guys even talking about? Why do you guys want to fight each other?
I'm not dead, but I didn't get any answers. So this all might have just been a very big waste of time. I will never, ever admit to Sindri.
Watch, Kratos is gonna be waiting down there.
Oh, thank Amir. You're all right. How did it go? I was starting to think.
Sindri, I told you I could handle it. But I don't think she's gonna help us.
Where's your necklace?
Huh? Oh! I was thinking and I, got rid of it.
She took it, didn't she? Today was your lucky day. So, tell me, how did it feel to run on chaos?
I...
I just fixed that!
Oh, what the fuck? Whoops.
I'll repair it later. Let's get out of here before something else tries to kill us.
Yeah, good idea.
Hate to bring it up, but are we telling your dad about this? Since you've come clean and all.
No way. He'd kill you.
Right. Well, speaking of coming clean, I need your opinion on something. Something I've kept from my brother for a long time. I'll tell you on the way back. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Do they ever quit?
Ski Alpha.
Okay, back to Alfheim Tower. You were saying?
Long before you were born, there was an accident at the forge. Brock died. I couldn't accept it. I went to the Lake of Souls in Alfheim to steal him back. Legions of souls tried to stop me. I can still feel them crawling all over my skin. The thing is, I could only get 3 of his 4 soul parts back.
Sindri.
Brock just thought he got knocked out. I've been lying to him ever since. It's been eating at me lately.
You have to tell him. He has a right to know.
When the time is right. As should you with your father.
That's not the same thing.
Damn, so Brock is like a zombie right now.
Anyway, you did a good thing. You saved Brock's life. I caused trouble.
No. I made a choice. One that wasn't mine to make.
What do you mean? A choice?
I couldn't be alone. The other dwarves, when they saw him, they shunned us. So we left. Made our own home.
Well, you can't change the past, but it doesn't have to be who you are. Let's go home before Father wakes up.
That might be the best idea you've had all night. Trey.
Trey?
It's an... Shut up.
Shut up.
So I'm not allowed to give you a nickname?
Is that what that was?
Whatever, Loke. Nope, that was worse. Ugh, and I heard it when I said it.
Loke? Like
All
Loke
right.
Dog?
Shall we?
I hate coming home empty-handed. After Tyr was such a failure, just wanted
Now
to...
hang on, little Jotun. Tyr may not be everything you expected, but a failure? You saved him from a terrible fate. That's not nothing. And hey, maybe he'll be some help to us yet.
Maybe. But Father's not gonna go along with this forever. He's probably already got our next hiding place all picked out.
Well, let's not make it worse by getting caught. When we get there, I'll cover our tracks at the gateway and slip around back. And you just act natural, but quickly.
That one game at that one place from that one time.
Go, go, go.
Hello, I am home.
That is not the risk that concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the Giants would not counsel war?
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
I could eat.
I was taking a piss, man.
Is everyone as well rested as I am? Be right down.
Is this sausage?
Sure, why not?
I remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
What?
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim, home of the elves.
Alfheim? You hate Alfheim. Why would we move there?
Who there? Oh, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Aye. Who better than the seer who saw everything?
I wasn't sure you, Never mind. That's great. Alfheim.
Hey, don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
You know what? I'm gonna build a bigger table.
More for me.
What is going on?
Here. You're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Elfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
Elf light.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me, and he explained the secret prophecies inside the Yodnar shrines. Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of which shrines we'd seen, at which point your father recalled finding growers outside the Temple of Light. And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talks, you know?
Aye. And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
And thanks to you as well, Brock. These clothes do better than I deserve.
Darn straight. What Brock had to trade the land to get that Yggdrasil seed.
The landlord?
He's not the landlord.
Okay. Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief.
The squirrel talks.
My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
What the fuck?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy.
I suppose that is to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you. So
That's
that's
good, like
right,
branches
good
in the
Master
Idrisil.
Rourke needed an alpine seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot.
Alfheim awaits with the long and difficult journey. The training grounds. Niflheim hold the secret rewards. Behold unfinished business. Choose carefully.
That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
Perhaps as we
Niflheim.
travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. Things seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
Yes, they did.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim. Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
A living desert. Huh.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
Our goal is at the temple, not in the desert.
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
A tall boy, that's why.
Freya never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystal. Oh! I didn't know it could do that.
Watch the exploding one!
Another of Cavassier's poems.
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Did you mention how that peace fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
We're the ones who breathe the life. Why are you fighting us? We helped you
Yeah,
last
Freya
time.
has a brother named Freyr.
Focus.
I hate Alphon. Whoa! Is that a bomb? Behind you! Watch out!
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend. Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr's. Well, knowing the elves, there's probably more tributes to find.
Yappa! So tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah, and Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Fine work, Atreus. Shall we?
What's a dark elf statue
The Bug
doing in
Queen.
Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yeah. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
Solid light. Guess some things don't change. Above the door, there's a light crystal. Weird. That usually works.
Yes, I see now. The Twilight Stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful. What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
It's the light.
I've never
Damn, it's
seen
bright.
the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the Nine Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born. Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
whoa! Was that a boss?
Here wanted to talk.
Here, they came across some light bridges, but now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean we can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. Shrine awaits.
Temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the temple, and themselves by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great. So if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the Dark Elves want?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred, none more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
There's more Twilight Stone up there.
boy. Oh, I didn't even see that.
More inspiring lyricism from the mind of Gracia.
Gotta be a better angle than
More
Twilight.
light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Oh there, friends.
Here, come back.
Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Tyr! Get back!
Behind you, brother!
Maybe you can throw those back at him. Left side, incoming.
At least I tried.
Let's give up, Tyr.
I get it now. Why they keep fighting. Dark elves want the souls in the light left alone. The light elves want to keep using them.
That's the long and short of it. Aye.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right.
It's true, he did.
They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye. None too eager to let the Dark Elves run the roost again.
Hey, that looks interesting.
Oh, clever use of your axe, Kratos.
Tell you something. Kratos is smart.
Glad we explored.
Oh no.
Left side, brother!
Oh, I am almost dead.
to it then.
Let's see if I can do this right.
Why not simply hold it in place?
Got up tier.
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Yes. Let's.
Target down!
Incoming! Above you!
What became of Kvasir?
Ripped apart by his audience. Well, one member of his audience. Well, Thor.
Thor, that huge bitch.
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Left flank!
Another wideout! To the left! Right side! Incoming!
Oof. I'm almost dead. Barely survived though.
Wow. That was violent. I'll meet you on the other side.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
Hello? Easy peasy, Kratos.
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's twilight on the ground.
Did I mess that up?
Wonder if we could use twilight still against them.
Oh, that would have been useful. Well, now we know.
Over here!
Here they come. Do what you must.
Hit the light orb!
Oof.
I still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well.
A light bridge.
Oh,
On we go.
crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue? Well, at least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
Feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was down here.
Trying to find the last one.
The Nornir. Why must they insist on these frustrating trials?
You would know better than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited the Norns, nor do I wish to try.
Light bulb! Watch out!
What the fuck?
Enemy, left flank!
Man, I'm trying to solve this puzzle.
Watch your right!
Right side! Incoming!
Oh no.
Get up! Brother!
Actually did a lot of damage. Let me try to figure out this puzzle first, main.
The Nornir. Why must they insist on these frustrating trials?
You would know better than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited the Norns, nor do I wish to try.
Perfect.
Well done.
it's a horn. It's another horn.
Nasty hit! Go right, brother!
One of those light bulbs! Careful! Light up on the way! Siapa!
Behind you! Incoming!
Gonna have no choice.
One more to go.
Wait, this is hot too? I don't know about all that.
Another light door.
There's some Twilight Stone on that statue shield. That angle is Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, Alas keeps me informed. But now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
but he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
Well, fine, perhaps. But not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk the path, regardless of where they end. Aha! The shield moved.
That should do it.
must be a way to move this statue's Twilight Stone to get the right angle.
Okay.
Statue keeps getting stuck on the wing.
Looks like I must break you.
That looks right.
Gotta go up here now.
The last time we were here, we killed the dark elf.
Unfortunate. I wondered what became of Sparky Offer.
We had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see. Do you still hear something wounded out there?
I think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
There, the central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
There's some soundstone up there.
It pairs quite nicely with the Twilight Stone. A knack for interiors, these light elves.
Somewhat now?
It's facing the wrong way. Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up.
Do it.
The angle should work, Kratos.
Well done.
At your service.
Damn.
Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time. But I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he said
You went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult.
Who is Grow a penguin? No. Sees Faye again.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Keep moving.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many Dark Elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
Oh.
There it is.
Ah, you all made it. Welcome.
This will be of use.
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us.
Hey, Sindri, wasn't your forge on the other side of the shrine last time?
My, someone's got an eye for detail. Perhaps the Light Elves felt it looked better on this side. They do have a thing for aesthetics. Honestly, I'm as puzzled as you are. But it's best not to look a gift forge in the TYR. Very messy. Anyway, good luck!
Let's craft.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? I'll take him. You've been quite the archaeologist, haven't you?
Jeez, but I'm back. Let's go.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
There's a giant snake.
Look, Tyr. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I don't... I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
Aha, good job, Groa.
We can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay, whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw you.
No, Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss. It is time.
We can't stop Ragnarok,
Helheim.
but we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
So, what'd you see?
A lot. Groa lied to Odin. Ragnarok isn't the end of everything. It's just the end of Asgard.
Just the destruction of an entire realm, is it? To say nothing of its citizenry, its wildlife, those ignorant and innocent of Odin's misdeeds.
Enough. There's much to discuss once we are safe at home.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
Above you, father!
Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking area.
Down here.
Left flank!
Dude, bring out the fucking blades, man. Come on.
Quickly now before more arrive.
Oh no, I'm not okay.
Enemy on the left! Aye, give him what for?
We need to keep moving.
He's really worked up. Think he's okay?
Focus, Atreus.
This way.
Light up on the left!
He's not too happy. I was way too close.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Got him. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful.
You okay?
No.
You're finally killed. Dear, what have you done?
It is over.
It is far from over.
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf
Innocent?
and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice. I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
Oh no! No!
Atreus!
Oh, we can swim now?
Hold on!
Over here! You're chased!
Agreed. Oh.
Oh.
Are you injured?
No, sir. Hey, Tyr? Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come. We shouldn't linger.
Still wants to go into the light.
I just want to do the right thing. And according to prophecy...
Speak no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus. Only slaughter.
So what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Enough.
Dark Elf Assault. How fortuitous.
I'm so sick of fighting elves. Can't they just leave us alone?
Jeez, Tyr, you're fucking tall and your eyes are glowing. Scared the fuck out of me.
Through here.
What the fuck?
Watch your back.
Right side!
Let's go. Let's go.
Sick, sick, sick.
Through here! Father, this way!
Climatrius.
Let's keep moving. This way. Watch your left.
Off with his head.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Damn.
Keep pushing forward.
think they're dead. Someone's still attacking over there.
Can we leave now, please?
Almost there. This way.
We made it. Freedom.
Open the gateway, please.
You want war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
We do not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Good. Yeah, lead the way.
We must find the animal.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on. Then.
Hail, fellow travelers.
Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Over a storm like this? Most impressive.
You know Alfheim pretty well, right? Do you have any idea what's out there?
No, sorry. The elves and I... Long story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is... stickier than I care for. Good luck on your search, though. Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Ooh.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Actually, you know what? I think this is gonna be a good spot to cut it at. Yay! Thank you, YouTubes. I'll see you next time.